Well, after 86 years in business, Heinemann's closed its doors.
The owners say increasing competition and the money crisis making it impossible to continue operating. JS on air now.
We are joined by Doris Hajewski of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Doris, how will the closure of this Milwaukee fixture impact our city's psyche?
Well, there's a lot of people that are very sad at losing a place that they have been going to for years. They gather there with friends, and I think there were quite a few people that were quite disappointed this morning when they went there for breakfast and found the doors closed.
You know, actually, Doris, I went out to cover this story this morning, and person after person kept showing up there really disappointed. One woman told me she's been eating at Heinemann's for 55 years. I mean, does this signal the end of the whole mom and pop breakfast place?
Well, it's tough for a mom and pop to compete, and one of the things that they told me when I talked to the owner today was that they do have a clientele that is aging, and one of the problems is that they have not been able to attract enough younger customers to replace the customers they lose as their seniors kind of age out of coming to restaurants.
Now, we talked about competition. How are the chains being affected by just the overall economic downturn? Are we going to see more of this with bigger operations too?
Well, I talked with Ed Lump of the Wisconsin Restaurant Association just before coming on air with you today, and he said that we are not seeing an overall decline in restaurants. He said that in his business there is always a turnover. There are restaurants closing, but there are new restaurants coming in. And he said the new startups are not only chains. He said there are local people starting restaurants. So it's not a cut and dried issue of big chains putting mom and pops out of business.
All right, well, we'll take that as a reason for at least some optimism. That's Doris Hajewski from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Thank you, Doris.
Thank you.
And you can read more about Heinemann's closing at jsonline.com. We also have a link on our website, today's TMJ4.com.